What up, what up, what up? Pryme.mega, new trees episode full of trees up. Listen, I want to speak on a topic that I've seen been making its rounds lately, and it is, I guess, age-appropriate dressing, fashion, whatever. And it seems to be coming from the youthful end, the youth side, right? Basically, speaking of people that are not dressing their age, people that are older, I guess my age, 40s and up, and people are, I've heard teen-year citizens being thrown around, which is crazy. It is hilarious, by the way. Us unks, stuff like that. I never really had a problem with the term unk. I've been an uncle. I've been an unk since I was 10 years old, so that never really bothered me. What is interesting is that, the youth are supposed to be the ones to be pointing us in the direction to lead the way as far as what's next, and so I feel like from their part, and that's not all of them, by the way. I'm not pointing the finger at all youth. I'm saying that, to me, that's an old mentality, to actually stop what you're doing to then tell somebody else that they shouldn't be wearing what they're wearing, as far as you guys are too old to do that. Like, it's like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Okay, so, number one, my era, the people that came up in the era that I came up, 80s, 90s, a lot of fashion that is inspired today is from that era. We started that. Everything from Averex jackets to Timberlands to, you name it. Jordans, retro, anything retro right now is in as well as hot. Y'all know me. I talk about sneaks all the time. Jordans, Reeboks, Pumas, Asics, New Balance. That ain't new. That's why they're called retro runners. They're retro. They're from the time that we was rocking all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying this because I see it a lot. There's a lot of ageism going on. Well, not a lot, but enough to where I'm like calling it out. And I just want to say, regardless of how old you are, wear what you like. Do what you like to do. Enjoy your life. People are always going to have something to say, regardless of how old they are. People are going to say something. And I'm pretty sure y'all understand that already. But I'm just speaking that out to the universe so that everybody gets a consensus of that. Another thing is, the culture of hip hop tends to be very harsh on age as well, because we've never seen hip hop this at this age of 50 some years old, which is still younger than rock, younger than jazz. And so another question arises from that is, what do you expect people older than you to dress like? We're not in them days, the 60s and 40s and 30s that you're gonna wear Dockers and Argyle socks and pants pulled up to my nipples. That is done. And again, we are the generation of hip hop. So I'm not gonna stop wearing hoodies and jeans, fitted where they're baggy, whatever kicks I see fit. We're not going to do that. I feel like we are dressing age appropriate for the generation in which we came up. I feel like that very strongly. So I feel like some of the others that are saying that may not realize that they are, again, pulling from a source in which we started, and what they're doing is remixing a lot of it. And that's fine, because we remixed a lot. Like, a lot of what inspires fashion and culture is borrowed and then remixed. Things have its cycle, meaning it's gonna be they're gonna bring it back, gets played out, and it's a cycle. Comes back, somebody finds a way to fine tune it. Like, for example, like now that baggy cargos, baggy jeans are back, I noticed that the way the seams are hemmed up or the way that the pants are cut are different. I remember back in the 90s, first of all, a lot of the pants I personally did, maybe I was uninformed, I actually bought them bigger on purpose. You know, like I had to wrap them around, wrap 'em around my waist like 2 or 3 times, wearing my dad's jeans when I first got hip to it. You know, but then we had like Mecca, Nappy Gear, Fubu, who actually came in with the agenda of making streetwear. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of it now, I see it as finessed. It's honestly a lot better. You can dress with baggy your pants and they still fit you in a way that is respectable. You just gotta know what you want to wear and how you want to wear it. That brings up another point. I do think that dressing appropriately for the occasion makes sense as well. So I mean, you know, you gonna wear streetwear to a formal occasion, probably not such a good idea. But I know people can get away with it, not knocking that. So I can speak on that. That makes a difference. If they're talking about that as far as dressing appropriately for the occasion. But like, for instance, me, I dress I work in a situation where I'm constantly active. There's no need for me to dress formal, or even business casual. But I am from the corporate sector in which we did do business casual, and I'm familiar with that. And honestly, I could not stand the way I dressed back in them days. I'm glad I don't have much pictures, cause wow. But anyway, yeah. So you know, I believe that you should have some know-how as to dress appropriately for whatever occasion you're partaking in. But if you're out in the street, the majority of the day you're moving around, you're gonna dress more comfortably. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. But again, know that the culture of hip hop that we are in, that we participate in, is very young. And that means a lot of us, we age differently now. We're not aging like they did back in the day. We eating better, we working out, we drinking water, we minding our business. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to speak on that. Like, and anybody that heard it, like, I know y'all not affected by that, but I have to, as a representative of the culture of hip hop, I feel as though I have to speak out as well. Because a lot of times, some of the people that are consider themselves youth and young, some of y'all ain't young. Like, y'all are not as young as you think you are. You know what I'm saying? You in your 30s, mid 30s, you still young, but how can I put this? I'm trying not to. You're young, but you're old enough to know. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm curious. You know, what is your opinion on that? Like, how do y'all feel? Some of y'all might not even be paying it no mind, but I just felt like I kept seeing this in my algorithm, you know, in my timeline. It's like, man, listen, y'all getting too carried away with this. Because again, I'm definitely not changing the way I'm, you know, what are we talking about? Again, we're not part of the older, that generation where dress was differently. We're in a total different era now. And again, you're talking to people who are artists, creatives, that this is what they do, this dressing in a way that expresses themselves. And even if you want to wear Dockers and business casual, that's fine. No judgment. I'm just putting this out there for people that don't want to be pressured or feel like, oh wow, I'm too old to wear this. Nah, you wear what the hell you want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Comment below. It's your boy Pryme.mega. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Let's have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Let's get it, y'all. Trees up.